Steve. I'm just trying to do my stats on some trades. I know you sent me this file, but I can't do anything with it other than just look at it from time to time. I had to get rid of a column and change it. And now if I want to try to sort for just, let's say ISM, I'd have to come here and just look through here and find ISM. Which I don't even see here. Here's some ISM. Let's just pull up those. There we go. You kind of look at it this way. This is not figuring out this. It's the wrong formula. See, the number here is sum of -20 down here in the bottom right. That's because you're summing up the whole column, but I'm filtering. That should actually be a different code, not a sum code. Sum is the whole column, but I only want the column that I'm seeing. So, hold on. If you change that to a subtotal, let's get rid of this. Spell it right. Subtotal. There you go. Well, see, now it's down at the bottom. Yeah, it's just wrong. And I'm not going to spend any time on this. But anyway, if you do a subtotal up here and you tell it to do that, and now let me try it one more time. I really don't want to. Subtotal, I want there 2 for yeah, without looking into 177. D1 to 177. That should. Why wouldn't that work? I don't know. Anyway, it's not right. It's not set up right, so I can't do it. In any event, so that's your file. It's kind of useless to me. Sorry to say that, but it is. So in any event, what I've done though is I've set up some numbers so I could pull them out of Ninja, and I've labeled all my every time I do a 10-minute thing, a news file, I put the label. Maybe I can even show you here. So let's say, for instance, strategy. You're familiar with this. If we come down here and go to non-farm payroll, I'll label it. So let's say I'll pull up the one that I got. So I would load it, and I do GC 196.15 payroll. So now the label is the strategy. So when it comes out of Ninja, it's going to have that 196 strategy, and then when I dump it into Excel, it'll find 196. It'll find a GC match. Now, if it's not 196 with CL, it's not gonna find a match. Can't find the data. But if it finds the 196 with the GC, it'll dump it here in this column. And so you can see. So I'll just give you some information on what I have. This data here is only February. I know natural gas took a loser, 197, so we can go look at February. Here's the 197 strategy, and there it is. I don't know if you took that too or not, but it was. But if you look in January, so same thing, 197 for January. Had some winners. Unfortunately, it had a loser there, so it basically brought it. But again, I don't have a lot. But more importantly, if you look at I think it's 196, I believe it is. So let's look at 196. All right, hold on, let me pull that up. 96 for February. Now, if you notice, a lot of these, I have to kind of maybe come up with some different code on here. They're not going to show up here on our little desktop, if you call it, or what do you call this little preview thing, because it's not within the time limits. This again, it only shows London AM, New York AM, New York PM, and then but we're not dealing with that. So I really need to maybe put a code in here that if it sees DMM as or 10 MT is what I'm calling it, 10 MT. If it sees that, then don't maybe look at the thing. So in any event, if we go here to 196, you could see that January was 1100 and February was 400. So this is the unemployment, GC unemployment. So that's some good statistics to check out. If you want to see them specifically, here they are right here with the different dates. And I'm hoping maybe if you pause this and look at your records, maybe you can kind of find a match, or at least same time, make sure that I'm on track. And if you look at February, I just did the one yesterday, and it was, I only put on 2, by the way. These are on sim, but I'm liking this one. So, you know, I'm going to have to change this code because I want to see it at a glance. But in this case, I can't use this. Maybe I could just start up another column, or maybe use this column here, or maybe make another column that says, you know, DMM only, or 10 MT only for, you know, 10-minute trades, and maybe do another column which gives me a green bar if I have a highlighted section or something like that. It's giving me some total numbers rather than having to come in here. Anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. So in the event you do want to track your trades specifically on that strategy, on the label, when you go in there in your settings, just change your label to whatever number. Don't use 501 or 502, whatever. I'm already using, I think, 500, or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe, like, hold on. What am I got? You're 500. Oh, you're 5. Yeah, 500. Yeah, don't use 500. You start with 519 is, I think, where you left off, or something like that. You continue those numbers. So if you put that in there and then tell me what it is, I can match it up. Or we should probably keep them separate. Yeah, I was just thinking, why don't you just give them my numbers, which is the you know, the 196 or whatever it might be. If you notice, I've set up, haven't taken any, but you notice I've set up micros with it to match it. QM, CLQM, NG. I don't know if there's a micro for NG, but micros, micro, GC. Oh, this is, I didn't even see that. I haven't taken it. I'm going to put that micro. And then micro, because I'm going to start doing sim, and then it's going to go to micros, and then it's going to go to the real thing. I just need a little bit more comfort level. But in any event, I was going to say originally maybe you just use my number, but then it might mismatch it. I suppose I could, yeah, you know what, that would mismatch. Just use your own numbers. You know, if you want to continue doing it with those, whatever you have, 519, and then we'll just label your settings, whatever it is, you know, GC unemployment rate or whatever, and then that way every time you do that one, it'll just pop into this category and we could easily look at it. So anyway, that's a thought. Made this video specifically for you, so thought you might like it. Anyway, so that's specifically for the 10-minute trade thing. So here's some other charts I'm working on, but anyway, this one is not working out for me. That Heiken Ashi, that came from somebody else, but I don't like it. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks. Talk to you.